All right, y'all, welcome back to Commodore Arms channel. Okay, so we've checked out a bunch of different Dutch units. As far as, I think we've checked out the Dutch Marines a couple of times at this point. We've checked out the Dutch DSI. You guys already know I'm a big fan of the Dutch DSI. We've checked out some police training previously, but we haven't checked out the Dutch Special Forces. So that is exactly what we're doing today. We have a montage video, which is pretty standard whenever we're checking out Special Forces. It gives us a good idea of the sort of operations and, of course, some of the equipment that they're capable of working with. So today we're checking out the Korps Commandotroepen. So I guess it's kind of just like their sort of commando corps. I'm not exactly sure if there's like different factions of this, or of course if there's other special forces that we need to check out. So if you guys have any recommendations, throw them down below. But I think this is a good introduction. So let's check it out. Hopefully we get to see some real world ops stuff as well. 'Cause I saw some cool stuff online of the Dutch doing some work. What the heck? I thought they were gonna like show him loading the pistol, but he's ejecting around. Was that supposed to be in the video? It's not very cool. Okay. So Glocks and Surefires, nice. Who recorded these clips? I gotta say, it's pretty cool. Nice. So this looks like, I don't even know where this is. Australia or Africa? I don't know. More like Africa, I think. Nice. Okay, so I saw it said UN. I think it says UN. So I'm not exactly sure. Are these guys like responsible for doing UN missions or covering down on some of that? Because I haven't worked with the Dutch specifically, especially the Special Forces. But if you guys have any sort of examples of how these guys were utilized in some big current events, then let me know down below, because I've not seen so much exposure. And I haven't really heard much about this Special Forces at all, besides just like the clickbait, cool YouTube stuff that you see with like Dutch Special Forces. So I guess this is probably just some of their personal footage that they took when they were deployed or something. Nice. So it looks like a... It's so cool. So it looks like we got an HK 416 with a mag pull, and it looks like a PEC 15. Nice. I like the paint job they got on them. You can tell they're using them too, because the paint job gets pretty beaten up. Alright, I'm hoping we get to see, I wonder if these guys have any sort of maritime role. Who took these pictures, or these videos of them? Nice. I'm not familiar with that weapon system. I saw them launch it before, but it looks like some... I mean, I have no idea. If you ask me, I would say it's an RPG, but I have no idea, to be honest. I don't think I've ever seen this thing used before. It looks pretty cool, though. It looks a little bit more refined than a normal RPG that you would see, like RPG 7 or something. What? Now it looked like... So it looked like they had laws as well. I don't know what these guys would be akin to in the US. Probably just Green Berets or maybe like Rangers. But we're seeing... So they definitely have some airborne roles. Pretty standard. Nice. It's probably not so nice actually being them and just being in all that freaking sand and dust blowing around. So again, it looks like it's a lot of personal footage. Now we have, what is that? Are they rocking DPM? Nice, okay. Alright, I want to check out, you guys already know I love checking out the CQB stuff specifically. Okay, so it seems like a relatively makeshift shoot house, but You get like everything. I love, I don't know what this dude is carrying. Sometimes they'll be really crafty and they'll have these dudes. It looks like they're carrying a gun, but it'll be like a flashlight or a soda can or something stupid. One dude with like a power drill. So sometimes, yeah, you really need to identify those hands. But then you, of course, you got the hostage rescue sort of thing. You got everything going on in this little shoot house here. And then of course you got the guys overlooking ahead as well, which is kind of cool. All right, I see the breaching shotties. Okay. Yep, so some more training. I'm guessing, again, this is when they're deployed or what have you. Again, I've seen some videos of these guys doing work when they're deployed, and it's pretty freaking cool. Okay, so I found a video that shows some of their maritime stuff, so let's check this out. I like checking out the maritime stuff especially. They must have like an embedded camera person that just gets these cool shots of them doing stuff. I wonder what the original purpose was, for like a recruitment tool or something. All right, so they're definitely on par with other special forces that we've seen as far as, again, just their equipment and the types of operations that they're capable of. But we didn't see so much as far as the real world application of how these guys would be utilized. I mean, we got a good idea. I mean, I'm sure they support UN missions and what have you. But I want to see some more of the other stuff. Of course, there is combat footage out there that you can find that I probably won't react to just because YouTube doesn't really like it so much. But it is kind of cool to see where they actually fit in. We're kind of relying upon just like training footage that a prior team member had, or, you know, some of the promo stuff. I guess kind of like the recruitment tools. So you can't really get a good flavor for how these guys actually operate. But again, we got a good idea. We were sort of able to see some of the equipment. And again, they just look very on par with what we've seen. I'd probably compare them to the Canadian JTF2, or again, just kind of like Green Berets. But yeah, definitely cool to check out. I'm surprised we haven't checked out the Dutch Special Forces previously. Checking out the Dutch DSI, we got a somewhat of an intro to the Special Forces, because I guess the DSI is like military and police sort of working together in some sort of regard. But I think those are the Marine Special Forces. So I need to check out and see if there's any other units. But of course, if you guys can recommend any other Dutch Special Forces units, or if you have any good videos, drop them down below so we can check them out. But yeah, again, it's always cool to check out Special Forces. And these montage videos are always just kind of hyped as well. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. That's it for this video. I'll see you on the next one.